Hello guys, today we'll be doing content discovery room from Tryhackme. This is an amazing room if you want to learn and check how to find more content and for information disclosures in any website. So this is an amazing room for that. So let's get started. So firstly they have explained what is content discovery, and then there are three types of content discovery. One is manual, in which you manually check for everything. One is automated, where you run a scanner, and the third one is OSINT. So firstly, they have given some very easy questions to us, and then we're gonna be moving at more better advanced stuff. And I'm sure that you're gonna be learning something new over here, because I too learned so many things over here which I didn't knew. Some of the manual testing methods which I found really amazing. Next is what is a content discovery method? It begins with A. Again, some questions are kind of lame, but there are cool things to learn from this. So let's start. So firstly they have told us that the robots.txt is an important file. And firstly, what is robots.txt? So robots.txt is a document that tells search engine, that means Google or Bing, anything like that, that which pages they are allowed to go and which pages they are not allowed to go. So for example, what happens is, if you go to robots.txt of many known websites, so they will have, see, user agent means which like Google and all, these are user agents. Then allow means what are they allowed to access, and then there is disallow. So for example, why will they add something in disallow section is because, for example, the admin portal is there and they don't want someone to just search on Google like website name like Tryhackme admin portal. So that should not happen. So that's why they make a disallow symbol like this, because they don't want Google to tell them or tell people about their admin portal, because they want to keep it a secret or safe. So over here, as you can see, this staff portal was there, which we just found out, which this is not allowed to be viewed by web crawlers. Web crawlers which are part of Google, like Google has lots of web crawlers in them which will crawl every website. Okay, so now if I was able to search, for example, this is only an IP address, but if I was to search in this website and staff portal, then Google will not give me any results, because the robots.txt is saying no, you can't do that. Next is favicon. So the favicon is a small icon displayed in the browser bar or tab used for branding a website. That means you can see this thing, this cloud symbol in Tryhackme, that is a favicon. So firstly, I really thought that how can a favicon be really be useful, like what's there in that? There's nothing there. But if you give it a read, they have shown us some amazing thing, that firstly, whenever if you're using a favicon, for example, your website is under development, and the website developer doesn't replace this with a custom one. So whatever framework he's using, because every framework will give him a default favicon. Okay, and using that default favicon, we can guess which framework was used to make this website. Okay, so over here this is a Tryhackme website, as you can see, Tryhackme. Okay, now it's saying website coming soon, it's under development. And as you can see the favicon over here, see, this is the favicon. As well, I think I can zoom in inside. See, this is the favicon, which you can also see it over here, the CGI written over here. So what this is the default one. So how can using this, just using this value, can we guess what language it was used or what framework it was used? So firstly, there is people like, amazing people by OWASP. What they have done is that they have installed the favicons, and then they have made it into a hash. And if the hash value matches, they will tell what kind of, just for example, over here Google Web Server was used, Netscape was used, which kind of framework was used to make this favicon. So for example, over here they have given what command we need to run. It's curl command to get the website and all. So we'll get the favicon from this. As you can see, this URL over here, curl URL, is the same as this one, where we get the favicon. So they have curled it, and then they have passed it to the MD5 hash value. So it will give the value of MD5 hash, which is over here. So this is the value of MD5 hash. Okay, now we are just gonna search in the database, is there something matching? And yep, as you can see, it has matched against CGIIRC framework. So I even searched what this CGIIRC is. So it's kind of a like Perl language or something. So now we have more information on what this website is using. For this static.tryhackme, we know that it has used some kind of Perl framework and it is using like CGIIRC in it. And all this information just from that 5 icon which was left behind. So amazing, right? Because every framework has its new 5 icon as a default. Next is sitemap. So unlike the robots.txt, sitemap actually tells and like go here, go here, go here. So again, in the IP address which are given to us, rather than robots, we'll go to sitemap dot over here. As you can see, okay, it's not. Did I type it wrong? Okay, let's go here. Yep, here is it. Sitemap.xml. I guess it's the same thing but in a different format. Yeah. So as you can see, this is the sitemap over here. In sitemap, they tell where to go, where to go. Over there is this place, a secret area. Oh my god, so they have now revealed a secret area which they should have not done. Okay, so again, this is kind of a secret information disclosure. Now I might be talking like why will it do something like that. So again, we'll give a read. Unlike the robot.txt, which restricts what search engine crawlers can look at, the sitemap.xml gives a list of every file on the website owner wishes to be listed on the search engine. And sometimes, okay, remember the word sometimes, that it can contain areas of website a bit more difficult to navigate. So, and there might be some old pages left behind. So they might have used that secret area like long time back, but they don't use it anymore, and it like has sensitive information and all. Next is HTTP headers. So HTTP headers give out many information, such as it might give us the PHP version number or the version number of Nginx or any whatever web server, whatever is running. It might give us some information using those headers. So for giving us over here to get the values of headers, we need to use a curl command. So curl, then the name of the website. So over here in our case we have this IP address, and then if we don't use the -v tag, we'll just get the HTML page as it is. But if we use it with the -v tag, then we'll also get the headers, for example from the very start, trying to connect over here, then connected, then got then the header and everything, like host is this, user agent is this, and we'll get all the headers from start to end. So over here we can see there was a HTTP 200, that means it was a OK, like we gave a reply. The website replied us with HTTP OK, and as you can see there is an information disclosure of X flag from here, which is the flag which we are required to submit to find the answer. So that's correct. Next is the manual discovery of framework stack. So let's see what happens. Framework stack. So once I've established a framework of a website, so okay, let's see. Okay, over here this is the website. I'm gonna press Ctrl U to see the source code of the website. Okay, this is just the source code, how everything works and everything. But over here, as you can see in the comment section, they have wrote that which framework was used to make this website. Okay, so now we have the framework which was used to make this website. Okay, so using this framework, this website was made, which is this our own website was made. Now they have a documentation of the framework, and in documentation says that once you have installed the framework, you can navigate to THM framework login, and you can log in as username and admin as the password. So let's try that out. So what people will do is that they will mostly change out the login username and password, but as you can see they have not changed it, and there's just the default credentials. So one of the things which you might notice is that even guessing that a directory like THM framework login exists is something which is difficult. Like no one can just guess out that something like that actually exists. So what if in robot.txt they say disallow login? So we'll never find this on Google as well, because Google won't give her any results having the disallow login. Okay, next up is OSINT. So we are done with the manual hacking. Next up is OSINT. So in OSINT we try and go to Google and we try and find some information. For example, if you type site and the name of the site, all the results which we will get will be corresponding to that site only. So here, as you can see, I typed in Google Tryhackme site Tryhackme. So all of these, even if I go to the 10th, like even if I go to like such a back, like every single URL has to be of the site Tryhackme. It won't give me any other results. So if you want to like make your search more advanced or something, now let's just try same site Tryhackme and in URL admin. As you can see, it gave me a room. See, it gave me a username. Okay, so see, it is giving me the results like Tryhackme website where in URL there was an admin word. So we can use so many things like that. For example, if you want to see file type PHP, let's even look at that. As you can see, they have sh.tryhackme and one sample page in them. So again, there's like lots of things. And there is, what is the difference between in URL and in title? In title, you can see in URL you will have the admin word in the URL, but in title, as you can see, admin is there in the title only. So that's the difference between in URL and in title. Okay, so which Google Doc can be used to show results from a particular site? Then you can just use the word site and colon, and that will give you the answer. Next is Vapalizer. So Vapalizer is an online tool and a browser extension which will give you information about any website you are viewing. So for example, over here, this was our original website. Here if I'm using the Vapalizer, then as you can see, it has given me information like it is using a Nginx web server, it's using a Ubuntu operating system, it is using jQuery and Bootstrap. So I did not have any idea about all of these. Okay, Bootstrap still okay, I can guess, I can see Bootstrap is there. But how about Ubuntu? How will I know Ubuntu was being used? How will I know Nginx was being used? So can you see Nginx or something like that? See, that's like a very difficult guess to guess that it is a Nginx. So Vapalizer will give all the information for you to like send requests, it will analyze headers and everything. And it is even told us that even if it is using Ubuntu as operating system. So again, Vapalizer is kind of hands off to Vapalizer. And they have asked us which online tool can be used. So Vapalizer is the name, which is the add-on which you can use. Next is OSINT Wayback Machine. So I'll show you what happens in this. Let me close the existing ones. Yep. So what happens in OSINT Wayback Machine is that it will tell the state of whatever has happened, like what the same website many years back. For example, I'll type https facebook.com and it will give us information about how Facebook was many years before or any date you want. For example, if I take a Facebook page at 2010 and on some random web time and date, you can see how Facebook looked at that time. So what, for example, if a Facebook was in production in very early stages, and I see this is how Facebook used to look at that time. So if Facebook was at production and someone might have left the default credentials and all something, so those default credentials which were left on the page can be used today, might be able to use. So this is like information disclosure. Like for example, if website was in development, no one knew about the website, so they disclosed their credentials in the public, but they did not know that this archive.org.web is saving all the web pages for the future as well. Then there is OSINT GitLab or GitHub. So Git is a version control system. So sometimes in the directory brute forcing only you will find .git exposed, and what will happen in Git is that it will tell all the changes which were made and all the past things which were done. So again, if you access that, you will find some changes or some passwords which should have not been disclosed. So next up we are going to be looking at Amazon S3 buckets. So Amazon S3 buckets can sometimes be open and give you information. For example, here I am going to the Tryhackme Amazon bucket, and as you can see, it's showing access denied. That means we cannot access it. But what if that access denied was not there and we could have accessed the S3 bucket? then it might have given us so many information about everything and all. So this can be amazing. This is another information disclosure. So when you find that S3 bucket, you can go and you can try and search maybe that you might get some answer. Next up is, lastly we are done with manual discovery, we are done with OSINT. Third is automated discovery. So automated discovery is where you use tools to find out answers and everything. So over here we have through tools. Over here they have told us to use either GoBuster or Fluff or Derb. So let's try a few of them. So let's start with GoBuster tool. Yep, so let's use GoBuster dir-u, then the website, which is our website, so HTTP, and then the website name, then a W for word list location, which is in USR share sec list. Then they have actually given us the location discovery. For example, over here they have given a different location, and in my Kali machine it is at a different location. So depending on your machine, you can install this sec list, and if you do not have the sec list in your machine, you can just install the sec list. Okay, and if you don't even want to use sec list, you can use a normal word list, even that will work. So till the time GoBuster is running, we can try and use some other tool. So they have given us tools such as Fluff tool is there. So let's again copy this out, and in this tool we just need to change in the place. I'll just copy this, then here sec list, then I'll just copy this out. Yep, as you can see, Fluff is now running, and over here the results, as you can see, the results are out for GoBuster tool, and we have Fluff running in the background. Both of them are running. Let's see who wins the competition. And then there is this tool which is known as Derb tool, which is same like GoBuster and all. So what is the name of the directory beginning with MO? So MO. Okay, we have monthly, Fluff wins. We have monthly is the name of the directory. Yep, that's it. And what is the name of the log file that was discovered? So for the log file, we have GoBuster is giving us development.log. Nice. And again, Fluff, as you can see, is so much faster. It has already given us development.log, and that is the answer. So that's it. I hope you like this video. Like and subscribe. And again, impact for this will be, if you have the development log, then using this development.log you can see all the logs and all. So having a log file can again disclose information and lots of sensitive things. So if you find a development.log, you can just report it to a responsive disclosure, and they might give you a reward or something like that. So I hope you like this video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.